Hi there, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. So on this video, I'm gonna teach you how to learn these prompt tips and help you save time in MidJourney. So right now I'm currently inside basically Discord of course, and this is gonna be my personal server. However, I have MidJourney inside it, and I have a video on how to add MidJourney inside your own personal server, so please check it out. Now the first tip I'm gonna give you is basically refilling your search bar. So if I simply click on the arrow up key on my keyboard, I can simply refill my prompt. This is very useful if you want to add your style here, for example, by using the same prompt. Also, another way to do this one is by simply clicking on the Ctrl Z or undo button on your keyboard. This works perfectly in the website. So this is going to be the MidJourney website. This works perfectly in this website, because if I click on the up arrow, I'm going to have my previous prompt. Even the lower down key arrow works perfectly here. Pretty awesome, right? For the next feature and tip is going to be Panorama effect in Discord, or of course MidJourney. Right now I have a keyword that says Panorama, but the secret here would be my aspect ratio. For example, this is going to be 3:1, right? If I click on it right now and then create another prompt. But for now, I'm going to go 4:1. And one more time, the best result I have would be via the 5:1. And right now, let's check on the 3:1 results. Should be this one right here. Now, this is already good enough, if you're gonna ask me. But I think we can do better. Now, this is the 4.1. It's still loading a little bit because it's still blurry. And now, let's check on the 5:1, which is still currently being generated. So I'm gonna get back to you once it's here. So right now, this is going to be the 5:1 aspect ratio. So there are going to be comparisons. If you're going to ask me, the 5:1 is still the best panorama effect. And now speaking about aspect ratio, let's try customizing the zoom option. So if I click on custom zoom right now, it will have this option. If I want to change the aspect ratio, for example, I want to make this one 4:1. If you did not change the zoom option or the zoom metric, it will now change your photo entirely. So if you change your zoom icon and then you change your aspect ratio, this needs to be from 2 to 1. Let's see the difference or the results here. I'm gonna get back to you once it's here. So welcome back to the video. Now before I click on the results, I just wanna let you guys know that how the original photo looks like. So our photo is on the right side, or rather left side of our photo. If I choose the results right now, we have it on the middle. So MidJourney auto-filled the results right here via the left side and the right side. So again guys, if you want to change the aspect ratio of your generated photo, make sure you change the zoom metric from 2 to 1. Now speaking of aspect ratio, let's go to the website. So in regards to the website, speaking of aspect ratio, it plays a little different here. For example, this little red guy is on the right side of our photo. And if you take your attention on zoom icon, sorry about that, we have the 1.5, we have the 2, and we have the change AR here. So we have the center right there. We can place it on the start or at the end. Basically, start is going to be the left side. Center is, of course, center of the photo. And the end would be on the farther right. And this right here, you can change the aspect ratio anything you see fit. Now, if I click on center right here, even though I change the aspect ratio, I can now see a preview on how it should look like. So let's try it out. I'm going to click on submit now. How about this? I'll make it more larger. This is about start. Click on submit. And now I'm just going to wait for it to finish. So welcome back to the video. Right now, this is going to be our new results. As you can see, the right side were auto-filled by MidJourney. Pretty awesome, right? And now, speaking about aspect ratio, with this one, as you can see, I have a sample photo of Optimus Prime in the beach. What I target right here is having a full body photo, much like the first one. But it's not always the reason here, or it's not always the case in MidJourney. I just got lucky on the first shot right there. Most of the times, we only have half of the body. So the workaround here, if you want a full body screenshot or a full body image, is that we're gonna enter a specific keywords. For example, to get this one, I've entered a full body shot of Optimus Prime at the beach. Aspect ratio 16:9, that's gonna be by your own preference. It is perfectly fine even if you don't include this one. Version 6, this is gonna be the version of our Discord of MidJourney. And with that being said, I'm just gonna enter a prompt here, click on Imagine, and for example, I'm gonna copy everything here, including the prompt. And with that being said, a full body shot of Optimus Prime at the beach. I'm gonna enter here, Optimus, something like that. Optimus Prime wearing green sandals. Now, of course, I'm still gonna enter the aspect ratio 16:9. This is just a size. If you don't want to, it's perfectly fine. It doesn't really affect the quality. Now, for the version, you can either enter it or no. Or the version 6, it will still auto-populate regarding your prompt. Now, I'm gonna click enter right now, and I'm gonna get back to you once it's here. So welcome back to the video. Right now, this is gonna be our full body screenshot or full body image of Optimus Prime. We have that full body for all of the 4 generative tools. Now, the reason with this one is, we only need to ask MidJourney to be specific, because AI or MidJourney can only do so much. So I suggest always have a workaround. Like this one right here, I ask MidJourney to generate an image showing Optimus Prime wearing green sandals. So MidJourney doesn't have an option or any more way not to show a full body screenshot, because I'm asking for a green sandal, which is basically it's on the feet. And that's it. That's the workaround here. So please take note about that one, and let's move on with the next one. And now for the next set I'm going to give you is using a specific prompt that I've used in my previous video as random. So if I have an upscale here, click on custom zoom. Since I already have a prompt working around here, I'm just going to add one more command here. For example, before aspect ratio, I'm going to type in -sref. I'm going to type in random. What this is this is stylerized reference random or style ref random. If I click on OK right now, before I click on submit, I'm going to adjust the zoom value with 1 or 1.3, something like that. I'm going to click on submit right now. What it does is, MidJourney will give me a random number. As you see right there, we have a random number for style references. What it does is, it's gonna give me a random number or basically a random style reference that will design my original photo of Optimus Prime just chilling in the beach, right? And with this one, I'm gonna show you the difference if I also click on random one more time. If I upscale the first one, just for the sake of discussion, I'm gonna have this design. As you can see, there are now corals, if I'm not mistaken, beside Optimus. Now, if I click on custom zoom with this one, it will give me this prompt, and I'm gonna remove this and type in here random one more time. And for now, I'm gonna go for 1. You see what I did there? I always remove the number 2. The reason with that one is I don't want to move out so much on my subject, which is gonna be Optimus. So click on submit. Again, I remove the random, or rather I remove the value to random. This is gonna be my previous style reference number. Right now I have this one right here. They are thousands or not thousands combinations or millions of combinations with their style reference number. So from 0 up to, I'm not really sure how much, but they are a lot. Now with this one, they're almost done here. Regarding the generation, I'm gonna get back to you once it's here. So welcome back to the video. Right now, this is gonna be our result. I know it doesn't differ so much regarding the first photo we have, but the color scheming is a little bit different. Even though it's gonna be style ref random, it's still gonna be a random design. Now moving on with the next feature. Now for the next one, we're gonna talk about old and new remix. For example, right here, I currently have the version 6. I'm gonna upscale 1 here. I'm gonna go with number 3 because I wanna show you the difference here. So right now, this is gonna be a version 6 design, right? What if I went back to version 3? To go back on version 3, you can just go straight to settings. This is one option. And make sure remix is enabled. I'm gonna go right now and look for version 3. There we have it. And I'm gonna simply click on imagine. Copy the prompt, of course, we don't want a different prompt here. And basically with this one, this is how it should look like. I'm gonna get back to you once it's here. So welcome back to the video. Right now, here is gonna be our results. And basically, they're more colorful. They're more really good if you can ask me. Version 3 really is one of the best things that happened in MidJourney. So I upscaled number 3 here. I'm still waiting for it to be finished upscaling. And what I noticed about version 3 and version 6 is that version 6 is much faster. I'm gonna get back to you once the upscale is finished. So welcome back to the video. Right now here is going to be a result for upscale number 3, which is a very good photo if you're going to ask me. Now if I click on make variations right now without going back to settings and changing my version, I'm using to simply click on version right there and change this one to number 6. I'm not going to do anything, so I'm going to click on submit right now, and I'm just going to wait for it to finish loading up. Now version 6 should be a little more faster. I'm going to get back to you once it's here. So welcome back to the video. Right now here are going to be our new results. If you're going to ask me, they're really good. Now comparing this one with the old version 6, the first one we got, this is pretty plain and simple. What we did here is, we went from version 3 first, upscaled it, and then changed it to version 6. So there's an extra step there, but the results are worth it. So welcome back to the video. Of course, we cannot forget about the Niji style or style cue right here. Again, the command here is --Niji5. Also, add in --style cue. What it does is, we're triggering the Niji bot inside MidJourney. So this is a sample sticker of a Niji cat, and of course, here's gonna be Spider-Man. Pretty cute, right? Again guys, the command is Niji5 and style cute. So for the next feature, we're gonna talk about this specific command. We're gonna call it WF2009. What it does is, it helps you make action figure look. Now please disregard the second image right there, it's really looking weird. But the 3 one right here, it gives you that mechanical, robotic, or toy looking action figure. Now this is gonna be very simple. For example, I'm gonna type in here imagine. I'm just gonna use the word WF2009. I'm gonna type in here Spider-Man. And with that, I'm gonna click on enter. By the way guys, I've made about a Gundam mecha. Please check on the last photo. It's a pretty good action figure looking design, right? So let's just wait for the last photo, which is gonna be this one right here. Now, I'm gonna zoom it in for you guys. Now please tell me that doesn't look perfect, especially this guy right here, the third one. Again guys, it's gonna be WF2009. And now for the next feature that I'm gonna give you is gonna be zooming in MidJourney. I know it's quite impossible on how to zoom in MidJourney, but there is gonna be a workaround, or I'm gonna call it a loophole. So start with a prompt that says macro shot, a portrait, a close-up, choose whatever you want. But for me, I'm gonna go with a macro shot of a sparkling diamond on top of a pile of jewels and gold. So I'm gonna have these photos, and I'm just gonna upscale one of each. So I'm gonna choose the number 2, so I have this one, right? Now this is actually a very zoom in photo. So what I'm gonna do right now is zoom out 2x. You can choose 1.5 if you want, but I suggest going for 2x, so to make the process quicker. Next up, you're gonna have these choices, so just upscale one more, and then basically repeat the process. Zoom out, and then upscale, zoom out one more time, upscale again, and then zoom out perfectly. And what we're gonna do right now is, we're just gonna repeat or reverse the process. So this is gonna be our initial photo, and then after that one, this is gonna be our second photo. Of course, after this one, this is gonna be our third photo. You're getting the sense of zooming in effect right now, right? And of course, the last one would be this one. So I suggest just repeat the process by your own liking and then basically reverse the images. And that is how you make a zoom in effect in MidJourney. And now for the next tip, this is going to be style variations. I know I told you about style references or SREF. Now please don't get overwhelmed with this one. So we're going to use this photo that I got as a reference. So to use it as a reference, please choose it, right click, and then copy the link. What we don't want to do right now is simply type in any prompt we want. For example, Alice in Wonderland, --SREF, and then paste the link we got from the reference photo. So this is going to be the new design, right? And then we're going to apply SV or style variations. For example, this one right here. This is going to be style variation number 1. Next up, we have style variation number 2. They're not really the same. They're going to have a similarity, but they're very different. And then style version number 3, of course, this is an entirely different photo or entirely different design. Of course, we have style variations number 4. Now you might ask me how come I made 4. I want to point out that number 1 and number 3 are the same. Number 2 and number 4 are basically the same. 1 and 3 are the most accurate or rather artistic design in reference with our image. But number 2 and number 4 is the most accurate reference of our image. Again, 1 and 3 is the most artistic way. 2 and 4 is the most accurate way. As for the next feature, let's talk about designing a t-shirt. Of course, we want to get our idea in MidJourney because MidJourney is actually one of the top tier image generation tool, right? If you try this prompt, minimal superhero t-shirt design. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple, and we're gonna end up with the design. We're gonna have a t-shirt sample and how it looks like for the design, but I still want more. I want it to be much more better regarding the generation. So what I'm gonna do right now is add up this specific prompt, dash no markup, and comma for shirts. So if you want it for a hoodie, change for a hoodie. If you want it for a mug, change it for a mug. And here are gonna be our results. They're just gonna be designs. They're not gonna be a mock-up. They're not gonna be a t-shirt design actually, but they're gonna be a no markup shirt. Basically, these are designs you can use for your shirts and not just a shirt with a design. Those are the difference, right? And now for the last one that I'm gonna give you, making collages. So you can just simply type in pretty straightforward, a collage of a dog, a pineapple, a box, and the aurora borealis. So this is gonna be the result. So please guide your prompt. As I say on my previous video regarding image generation, AI can only do so much. Our part is to guide it as much as we can, be specific. So if I upscale number 3, I want to show you the results here. Again, we have a dog, pineapple, box, and aurora borealis. And there we have it, everything in one photo. Of course, upscale number 2 or the image number 2 here is the exact image we're looking for. We have a dog, the aurora borealis, pineapple, and of course, little box right there. So again guys, please take note about the tips and tricks I gave you. So thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Goodbye for now.